Are you looking to get quicker level times in Tomb Raider Remastered? You may want to learn some skips and speedrunning techniques. Today, I'm going to show you how to do some of the known skips within the collection. Now, you may have noticed on the channel that I have uploaded some shorts that show you how to skip certain parts of a level within the remaster. This particular video isn't really about anything level specific, it's a bit more generalised. And it is quite long, so I will put timestamps in the video descriptions and in the pinned comment so you can skip to the areas that you specifically want to know about. Hopefully this video is useful to you, as I know there's a few achievements or trophies where you have to beat the game under a certain amount of time, and these techniques are really useful in helping you get those particular achievements. We're going to start with something really obvious. It's a fan favourite, it's the corner bug. There are three types of corner bug: the outward facing corner, inward facing corner and the crawling corner bug. To do the outward facing corner bug, stand as close as you can to an outward facing corner and turn at a 45-degree angle. Lara's arm and leg should be clipped through the wall. Now, if you just do a straight up jump, Lara does slightly move forward every time she jumps. So if you've got the positioning right, and it may take a couple of jumps, but you will be up above on that ledge or platform or wherever you wanted to bump up to. The other type of corner bug is the inward facing corner. Now, this doesn't always work even if there's space above you. As you can see in this example in City of Vilcabamba, Lara will bump up to the platform above, but she will instantly drop back down. But that's fine, you can still bump up to a platform like this. As soon as Lara gets up there, press the roll button and you'll be on the platform and able to carry on doing whatever it is you wanted to do. The third type of corner bug is the crawling corner bug. Now, you can only do this in Tomb Raider 3 because it's the only game in the collection that has the crawl feature. Find the corner that you want to use. I'm using this corner in Croft Manor. Drop into a crouch and then press forward just a little bit and Lara should go into her crawl. Come out of crouch pretty much immediately and she should bump up. This one can be a little bit more difficult to pull off compared to the normal standing corner bug. The next type of speedrunning technique is the block bump. Now, with this, Lara can bump through the sides of it. Again, I'm going to use this room in City of Vilcabamba just as an example. So with this, you'll pull the movable block out one square, and what you've done here is created a corner between the block and the existing wall. As long as there is space behind the block for Lara to stand, you can do a block bump. So for this, all you've got to do is run into the corner between the block and the wall. Sometimes just running will bump you through it, but sometimes you may need to do a running jump. This could be useful for getting into places quicker than you're supposed to do. Another type of bump is the wall bump. Now, this doesn't always work, but there are certain walls within the remaster that are completely glitched, and you're able to effectively clip through them. You'll be bumped to the nearest available tile, which is normally above you. An example of this can be seen in City of Carmoon. Now, I have done a short on how to do this, so feel free to check that out on the channel. Basically, with this particular wall bump, you're aiming for the back of this statue, as that'll give you more opportunities to bump through the wall, either through the corner bug or a series of jumps and rolls. Sometimes you'll bump through the wall earlier. Now, there's nothing really specific that you have to do with this type of bump. Just stop running at the point where Lara's arm or leg is clipped within the wall. It will bump you into a void, but if you keep running forward, you'll pop up to where you need to be. Another speedrunning strategy is the invisible block. Now, these are present across several levels within the remaster, or you can create them yourself with the collapsible tiles. So I'm going to show you here again in City of Vilcabamba. I've gone to where the medipack is without destroying any of the collapsible tiles. Simply go to the edge of this platform and do a forward jump, grabbing the collapsible tile. When you pull yourself up, the tile will collapse, but if you back up immediately before the tile has fallen and grab onto it, Lara will be floating in the air. There are other areas in the game where grabbing onto an invisible tile and pulling yourself up will end the level or start a cutscene, which can save time instead of running through a door or making a jump, such as in the Nevada desert. There is also an instance in Sanctuary of the Scion where you need to grab an invisible block to pick up the floating Uzis. That's about it then for some speedrunning tips. Leave a comment or drop a like if you found this video useful. Of course, if you want to know any level specific shortcuts, please check out the YouTube shorts uploaded to this channel. And hopefully some of the tips you've heard here are able to make your runs that little bit quicker.